So you probably heard, Medifast came out with mashed potatoes, sour cream and chive, and garlic mash to be specific. So many people have said that these are gonna be the ultimate trigger food and make everybody get derailed. For me, mashed potatoes, especially instant mashed potatoes, are not a trigger food for me. I really only had them during holidays, so I totally understand if this is a trigger food for you. Maybe avoid it. I don't know what to tell you. I think Medifast has a lot of trigger foods, you know, mac and cheese, ziti, you know, the chewy bars are like candy bars to some people. You know what your triggers are and it's a problem for you, you know, either stay away from them or deal with the demon inside and learn some discipline like we're all trying to do. That would be my best advice to you. But let's whip some up and see how they turn out. Maybe we'll get Nick to try them too. They are side by side, and we'll mix them up in these bowls, so everything will be identical, and you'll get to see how contents just dumped in equal bowls. And the sour cream and chive side, you can see the little green pieces of chive, and the garlic mash kind of looks like the oatmeal, maybe dry. First, sour cream and chive, I'm going to use 4 ounces of hot water from my water dispenser that I have. That's 4 ounces in my Pampered Chef little measuring cup, and I'm just gonna stir it with a fork and incorporate it, and I'll be right back. This was literally 10 seconds of stirring, so everything is incorporated. It looks really good. It doesn't look super lumpy or anything. I'm gonna let this sit and, you know, thicken up a little bit. It's already seems to be thickening up and clinging onto the fork, but we'll check back in a couple of seconds after we mix up the garlic mashed. Here we go. Okay, here goes the water into the garlic mashed. And let's give that one a twirl, shall we? Alright, 10 seconds have elapsed from this one too, and it definitely doesn't feel as thick as the sour cream and chive ones already straight off the bat. Maybe the same. It kind of looks like porridge, but I will tell you that the smell of the garlic one is much more overpowering than the sour cream and chive one. Okay, so as per instructions, I've waited the obligatory 3 to 5 minutes, fluff them with a fork so you can see. They did thicken up. This is the sour cream and chive, and yes, you can definitely see some chives in there. Since it looks like an instant mashed potato to me, it doesn't look like the kind of potatoes I would make, because I like my potatoes really chunky if I make mashed potatoes. But they look very appetizing and they smell pretty good. So let's see what the garlic ones. So same amount of time has passed, and these ones definitely look runnier. They're definitely not as thick as the sour cream and chive, but these ones are very, very fragrant of garlic. I would say that these look like the consistency of grits. Yeah, I would need a little bit less water for this one. This one, on the other hand, feels very solid to me. Feels much more solid when I just fork through it like that. So I guess we'll have to try them and see how they taste. Okay, so maybe the lighting's a little bit better in here. Here's the sour cream and chive one. They smell really good, but I can still, the garlic ones are sitting here in the bowl right next to me, and the garlic ones I can really smell. Here's my fork full. And I'll make Nick try them too. But, well, texture of these is okay. It's, I wouldn't say these ones are gritty. They're not gritty. I don't know if I find the flavor bland. Like, I would probably want to add some salt and pepper to this. It doesn't make me want to add any butter or anything like that. They are very creamy. I better stop eating them so Nick can try these, but because we're just going to split up the two. But I like the texture of these a lot, and I might have to add a dash of like black pepper to these. But overall, the smell is not offensive. They don't have like a terrible proteiny cardboard aftertaste or texture or anything. They're just a little bit on the bland side. Not that I'm expecting mashed potatoes to be hot. Would probably add a pinch of black pepper to these. But I add pepper to my regular potatoes anyway if I have potatoes. So we'll let Nick try these. Now here are the garlic ones, and these almost bowl me over, and I pretty much sweat garlic because I'm Italian. We use garlic in everything, but these have a very strong garlic flavor, and they're definitely not as thick as the sour cream and chive ones. These are soupier, and they look, I don't know, they look like baby food, or they look like grits to me. But they smell like garlic mashed potatoes, so let's try. Oh, wow. Okay. So, definitely think I need less water with these because they are definitely thinner and runnier than the sour cream and chive ones. I use exactly the same amount of water, but I think these ones, the garlic ones, require less water. The flavor is much stronger on these, I think, than the sour cream and chive. I don't like the texture of these as much. I like the texture of the sour cream and chive ones is much better, but the flavor of the garlic ones is better. They seem hearty. It seems like it would be a filling meal, kind of like the way I feel oatmeal is on this. Would I buy these again? Yes. Yes, I definitely would buy these again. Definitely. They're fast to make. You know, adding hot water straight to them, they're ready immediately. You don't really have to wait for them to set up, because they pretty much didn't change from setting up after 30 seconds to 3 minutes. You could tweak them well enough to make them work for you, and I'm thinking about maybe making these into some kind of potato pancakes. These have definite potential, and I like them for different reasons. I'm definitely going to need a mint or brush my teeth after these, because I definitely taste garlic on my tongue afterwards. So let's go see what Nick thinks. Nick, Medifast has mashed potatoes. Are you ready to try them?
Really? Wow. All right. Let's see.
Here's your spoon.
Okay.
All right. So here's the sour cream and chive one.
It's got little green specks in there. Definitely gives you that chive feel.
You took a huge bite.
Those are really good.
Well, but
surprisingly good.
What do you think about the texture of these?
I think the texture is good. However, you need to make them right. So, for example, like the ziti or the macaroni and cheese, if you make it too watery, it's not very good.
I just made it to the package spec.
Well,
so
I think if you make them too runny, they'll be a little gross. So the flavor is good. Almost tastes like real mashed potatoes. I wouldn't say they taste like diety or boxed up or anything. I think they taste pretty good, actually. I think they'd be pretty good with the gravy, too.
What about the texture?
I like the texture. It's good. It's a little smooth. Like, I mean, it's not quite like mashed potatoes, but at the same time, I think it's good.
Yeah, the garlic one's there. And right away, what do you notice different?
Just by looking at them, and the smell is okay. I wouldn't say it's great or anything, but it's not gross. But looking at them, they kind of look a little blah. Like, I like the green specks in the other, just because it almost makes it look like it has
more appetizing.
Something.
Yeah.
Like this is just like paste or something. They smell garlicky, which I like. The smell of garlic, I don't mind it. But we'll see what it tastes like. Another big bite. Go big or go home. Pretty garlicky. I like the flavor of the other ones better.
Really? Mm-hmm. Huh.
It's a little too much garlicky. But they're good. I would get either one. I prefer the other one, the chives.
Over flavor or texture or both?
Both. I don't know that I could just eat them as one of the meals. Like, to me, mashed potatoes is a side dish. I think they're a trigger food. I mean, if you mean trigger food, like I'm going to want to eat something else with it. Yeah, I mean...
No, trigger food as in
like I want to be bad?
It's going to derail you, yeah.
No, I don't think that.
Okay.
Because pretty much everything else that Medifast has can be also brownies, macaroni and cheese, ziti. I mean...
I agree with you.
Pretty much, I mean, I don't agree with that. But I think that I'm going to want to have a piece of turkey or a piece of chicken and the gravy and maybe a vegetable with these as well.
Right.
To complete a meal. This to me isn't like one of the meals.
Exactly.
I don't know that I could just eat it standalone.
Mashed potatoes is a Thanksgiving or Christmas kind of thing. We don't just make them. And I didn't grow up with mashed potatoes. Did you grow up with mashed potatoes?
No.
So maybe that's why it doesn't matter to us. But I think there are some people who are meat and potato people that they eat them all the time.
But meat and potato, right?
Right.
Like potato, I just can't have a bowl of potatoes for dinner, like, or for a meal. Like, it's not going to work that way.
Would we order these? Would these be a regular in our house, you think?
I don't know that they'd be a regular, but I would order them. Yeah, I would order them.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for your input. We have it.
Well,
we like them. We'll probably buy them again. Nick and I both like them for different reasons. I would say that the garlic ones definitely linger on the tongue a little bit longer, and I want to like brush my teeth because I don't want dragon breath after that. But overall, they're really good. I hope you try them. Let me know what you think. They could probably use some doctoring up, but overall, I think they're really good. So enjoy. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Go drink some water. Bye.